Hello, welcome to Tops of the Cop, and this is your first look at Liverpool's new away kit for the 26-27 season.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, he's been bugging me for ages that he wants to be part of one of my videos. So I said I'd let him do the intro for this one. And to be fair, mate, you did a cracking job. So thanks for that, mate. Very proud father. So the reason why you've clicked on this video is because of the leaked images. And we're going to give you your first look at Liverpool's new away shirt for the 26-27 season. And so the first thing we're going to talk about is the fact that it's white. Now, for me, your classic Liverpool default away colour should be white. That's my first opinion on it. Don't mind having a yellow or a green over the next, some odd years or whatever. But for me, classic Liverpool white away shirt is perfect. It's a great balance for the red home shirt as well. So straight away when this was leaked that it was going to be white, big thumbs up from me. I'm sure we'll get a yellow or a green over the next couple of years, but white, fantastic. And if they were going to do a white shirt this for under the new Adidas contract, they had to get the first one spot on, and I think they've pretty much got it spot on. I'll tell you why. So when we first looked at the first leaked images months ago, we knew it was going to be a classic take on this one from the 80s because we've got the classic trefoil, we've got the 80s/90s badge in there as well, and it's sort of like a mirror image of that one. Whether you look at this from a candy perspective or a Crown Pates perspective, you've got what you need in a Liverpool shirt. It's white with a red trim, and it's absolute classic. Now, when you look back at our very first away shirt, and it was, red collar, white shirt, Bob Paisley, middle parting. God, I'd kill for one of those right now. Absolute classic is white. So I'm really, really happy with how this is looking. Now, I always do these videos and wait till sort of these catalogue images are pretty much confirming the design, because you can do a video on this months ago with what it's going to look like, and there'll be subtle changes at the end, and it'll be out of date and this, that, and the other. So I always wait until this point to do the leaked images one. And as we can see, it just looks fantastic. We've got the classic 80s/90s badge, similar to the jersey that I'm wearing now. Trefoil again, and I think that's what really sets it apart from last season's away, because we had the green third kit last year with the trefoil logo and this Liverpool crest, and it was phenomenal. We absolutely loved it. The downside to it is we didn't see it enough. That was the biggest thing, is the green one was amazing, but we just didn't see it enough, because having the away shirt, which is going to be used a lot more, and it's going to have the trefoil on and this classic badge, that's what's going to set this apart, and this is why this is going to be an absolute banger. Really, really happy with the trefoil. Like the fact that standard chart is the same colour again, and so on the face of it, 3 badges, superb. Really happy with that. Again, we're going to have the classic Adidas stripes down the side. They look to be a little bit thinner than the home one. Whether that changes at the end, I don't know. I'm not too sure, but the home one's stripes are thicker than the away ones, as it looks on that image. But we'll see when we see the final one. And this is what I mean about things, but it looks as if they're going to be thinner. One of the things that was leaked a while ago was the influence on what this kit was going to take. Now, for me, there's 3 different parts to this. I've already mentioned one part, which is the shirt I'm wearing now, so it's a classic influence from there. The second thing is the Liverpool tickets. Now, I am old enough to have a box of classic tickets where they were rectangles, and then I'm sure there's a lot of older generations that had tickets where they were classic little squares. Now, it's those classic little square ones that we're going to look at, is because if you have a look at the detail of the jacquard on this jersey, you've got the LFC logo on there that was used on the tickets back in the day, obviously for watermarks to stop counterfeiting, etc., etc. Now, I really like the pattern to this. It's really, really nice. You've got a really nice trefoil, so you've got a really nice jacquard in there as well with the LFC, and then there's a sort of different, like a dusty bricky pattern in there as well, which I really like. I just think the shirt really, really needs something like that as well. You could go for full plain white, but it always needs a subtle detail in the pattern as well, and I think this looks really, really well. Now, you might be thinking, oh, the jacquard is too much. I can see it because it looks a bit like a watermark. I agree with you, it does, but that's all about lighting. Because if you look at the 96-97 shirt, that's got a liver bird jacquard. In different lights, the jacquard looks good, it looks bad in different lights. So, it's all about lighting. So don't just wait till you get the real thing. But on the face of it, I think this is absolutely stunning. And one of the things that I've only just recently noticed about it, this is the third thing I'm going to talk to you about now, is the collar. The collar. Now, I don't know about you out there, but for me, that screams the 1995 home shirt, the cricket collar, right? Now, we are going to be getting a 95 reissue home shirt at some point over the Adidas contract. I'm pretty certain it's going to be the next one, but you know, things change. But yeah, I really like this detail on it, because the original leaks of this kit months ago didn't have that detail, and now it does. And I'm made up with that, because I just think that collar was really good. Hopefully it won't be as heavy as the one from 1995. I think Adidas will have learned their lesson from that. But yeah, that's a really nice detail that I like. So overall, I'm really happy with this shirt. I think this is going to be an all-timer in terms of design. I think we've got a good palette this year. I really have. And Adidas have done really well again. Oh my God, look at the long sleeves. Wow. Yeah, that's going to look amazing in long sleeves as well. Oh my God, I'm going to have to buy both of them. Oh God. Oh, my bank balance is going to scream at me again, and my wife will not find out unless she watches these videos, which I don't think she does anyway. So happy days. Yeah, that in long sleeves is going to be stunning. So I'm made up with that. Yeah, the collar looks great. Jacquard's fantastic. Trefoil, 80s badge. What's not to like about it? If you're finding a problem with that, there's something wrong. Now, no doubt someone in the comments will tell me there's something wrong with it, and that's absolutely fine. We'll have a conversation about it. I don't discriminate on people's comments, but yeah, that's a nice shirt, that, man. So yeah, that's the outfield shirt, but let's take a look at the keeper shirt as well, because we've got images of that. And this is something that I'm really excited by, because it gives us a reminder of this one. This classic David James 1995 Liverpool 90s shirt. Now, you can't get crazy goalkeeper designs anymore because of the obvious. Actually, it's not really that obvious. I'll do a video on that and I'll tell you the reason why. But there's rules and regulations of why you can't have classic 90s designs anymore for keepers, and I'll go into that in another video. But yeah, so when you look at this purple straight away in the image of the new shirt, it just screams this 1995 shirt. You've got the subtle sort of jacquard in there as well with the squares. Again, amazing, love it. I think the purple trefoil, purple badge, purple sponsor looks great. Balances now nice with the white Adidas stripes, and yeah, it balances well with the black sleeves as well. And I think they're onto a winner to that. So you know, imagine the lineup pre-match, and you've got Alisson in that, and then the rest of the lads in the white. That's going to look absolutely amazing. So I think that's Adidas have nailed the away palettes this year. I really do think they've hit the nail on the head. The player version looks amazing. Keeper version looks amazing. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for designs there. Adidas, well done. I mean, yeah, there's loads of stuff you can do crazy wise with certain designs of away shirts, but there's nothing better than just going plain, is there? Just a plain shirt. It doesn't have to be fancy with any crazy designs on anything like that. You can just get it right, and I think they've got it absolutely spot on, because when you look at the classic 80s of white with a red trim, that's what we love. We love seeing stuff like that. Now, don't panic about the shorts, because I know people have lost their heads a little bit, the fact that they've seen the leaked image with the red shorts. Don't panic. It's going to come with white shorts. It's going to be white shirt, white shorts, white socks. So don't panic about it. But they did the red thing because it's a nice alternative, because you can swap and change. And don't forget, there's a classic image of Jan Molby doing the white shirt with the red shorts. You know, and there's been a lot of alternative stuff over here as well. And it's always fun to see stuff like that. But yeah, overall, well done, Adidas. Thumbs up from me. So yeah, what we're going to do now is going to take a trip down memory lane for a couple of minutes, and we're just going to talk about some classic white shirts with red trim, where this has been influenced in over the years. And yeah, some of my favourites, some ones that I do like and some that I don't like. First of all, love this one. This is where this new away shirt's taking influence on, and I don't think you can get any better than this. But obviously, classic, everything. Sponsor, trefoil, badge, amazing. The Crown Paints one, won the double in it. Again, you look at that and you think, oh, stunning shirt, absolutely amazing. Go back a bit further to the 70s. This Umbro one is just, again, it's just a gorgeous looking shirt. You just wear it on its own for whatever reason you want, and it works really well. And this is what I've been saying about throughout this video. A plain white football shirt with a red trim works really well for our football club. And look at that from Umbro. Absolutely stunning. And yeah, reminds me of Phil Thompson lifting the League Cup in that. Yeah. Speaking of Phil Thompson, might be on the show soon.
Very exciting time.
Yeah, another one I really liked is the New Balance shirt that they did, the white with the red trim. And yeah, I think they absolutely nailed it. I wasn't a big fan of the home shirt that season, but this one was really nice. And yeah, I think they got that absolutely spot on. So yeah, thank you, New Balance, for that. Yeah, it reminds me of James Milner. I don't know why. James Milner. Colo Torre, maybe, scoring at Aston Villa. I think it was 6-0. If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, let me know in the comments who you think of when you think of this New Balance shirt. Okay, next, Reebok. Yeah, I think Reebok had a go at doing a white shirt with a red trim, and yeah, I think they nailed it, to be honest. Really, really well executed. Badge looks good. Nice balance with the Reebok logo. I like the black Carlsberg. I think if that was red, I don't think I'd like it as much. I think the black really, really nice because of the black piping down the sleeves. And yeah, I remember this splitting opinion in school. A lot of kids my age back then didn't like it, but for me, yeah, I think Reebok did really, really well with that one. I think maybe because I was just obsessed with every Liverpool kit anyway, so it could have been crap back in the day, and I probably would have liked it. But yeah, that was a real good one. Another one I liked, the 2005-2006 season. Really liked that away shirt. Again, white with red trim. The green Carlsberg, I thought I wasn't going to like at first, but yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, and that reminds me of Liverpool parade in the European Cup at the Racecourse Ground when we played Wrexham in a pre-season friendly, and I can just see Stevie and Cara holding that European Cup in that new white away shirt. So yeah, really, really nice, that one. Yeah, a couple that I haven't liked over the years, and I won't go into too much detail on these, is this one from 2003. Was never a fan of that. Didn't really like the oval badge. I wasn't a big fan of the Vector logo and the Reebok being like that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was executed very, very well, and I just wasn't a fan of it. And maybe that, and I just never bought it. I know obviously down the years, I've never been a big fan of it since. So yeah, not a fan of that one. Some people probably were. Probably the happiest memory you can probably remember this is Danny Murphy scoring a penalty at Old Trafford. That's all I remember from that. Whatever you remember, let me know in the comments. And then most recently, this one from Nike. Again, I just wasn't a fan of it. I didn't like the Nike swoosh being vertical. I get the reason behind it and I respect it, fair play. But I'm just not, I wasn't a fan of this one. I don't think it was done very, very well. And yeah, just not one of Nike's finest. But anyway, there's plenty more amazing white and red shirts that Liverpool have done, which we absolutely love. So yeah, a little bit of a trip down memory lane there. Let me know about those ones which you do like, which you don't like, and which players it reminds you of. I'm always interested to hear that, and I always love having the conversation. And like I said, every comment that gets left, I will endeavour to reply to. But most importantly, let me know what you think of the new Liverpool away shirt for the 26-27 season. So I will be doing my normal review and size guide on this shirt when it is finally released. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to get it in my hands. In the meantime, please like this video. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love having a conversation with you. I can't wait for the shirt to come out. It's probably going to be out around about the end of July, so I'm told. Around about the 28th maybe. Yeah, so I can't wait for that, and I'll see you on the next one.